Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So, guys, today, first job, we have got a Ford Transit Connect in the workshop. It's on its way. You're going to bring it in and we're going to be doing the gearbox oil seal on the drive shaft. It's leaking. He just wants me to replace it and replace the gearbox oil. Said, yep, no problem, bring it in, I'll swap it out, and you can see your van being fixed on the channel on tonight's video. But yeah, we'll do that. It's not going to take all day, but it should take sort of a few hours. So we'll do that first. After that, I'll work out what we can jump onto, and we'll go from there. So yeah, bear with me, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, so guys, here we go. This is the Transit Connect that I was telling you about. We've got a gearbox drive shaft oil leak on the seal, this side. So, yeah, we're going to be replacing that. Plus, we're going to be replacing the gearbox oil as well, which is all over here. Already got the parts. So, gearbox oil is there. They said it's going to take 2 litres, so that's the 2 litres there. And this is the new seal. Had to go main dealer for this one, just in case, you never know. So I thought, go main dealer, and they just bought it straight out to me using Ford's Parts Plus service. So yeah, which is for the trade. And yeah, just an oil seal basically from the... Nice. So that is what's leaking. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bit of fiddly getting the old one out. I've got to be honest, it's quite sturdy and strong, this metal casing and stuff, but we will have a look and see how it goes. You know, don't quit and all that sort of stuff. So let's get cracking. I'll set you up, take the wheel off, start taking the gearbox oil down, drive shaft out, get some, I don't know how much space we've got in there, but let's just see. I've not done this before on a Transit Connect gearbox, so we'll see how we go. So let's get cracking, guys. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Okay, so guys, we are getting there, but I've already come across a bit of a problem. We could definitely get around it, but it's a bit of a problem. So you can see that it is leaking everywhere. Like, it's just spitting everywhere. But I have seen, whilst I was getting underneath here, because the front one is the actual fill-up point, and this one here is the drain plug, this one here. So I need to undo that to drain out the gearbox oil completely, but this one is spitting and leaking as well. So yeah, we've got to do, I've spoke to the customer, he said yeah, just go ahead, just get that one done as well. So I'm going to get this one done. It's definitely coming from the drive shaft. So it needs to get changed as well. A bit more work, but, you know, we've got to drop the gearbox oil anyway. So whilst we've got the gearbox oil dropped, I might as well do both of them, both sides, and then it's done. So Oh, right. Just been over to the main dealer and got myself another seal. So yeah, we've got both seals now to do both sides. Like I said, a bit more work, but let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, so guys, let me show you what I have done. So actually, drive shaft has been removed in there, and look how dirty it is in there. Look, just needs a good clean up now around there. But I have pulled. Oh, I have pulled. It's absolutely mangled, but it was the only way that I could get that out. There's just no room. There's no room for leverage. There's no room to sort of being able to work inside there. But it's done. I've got it out. And now we've just got to have a good clean up with some brake cleaner, some old rags. And then just sort of just clean up as much as I can. Just keep going. And then I'm going to push in the new seal and then reassemble everything this side. And then we're going to go to the other side, which should be really, even though it's underneath, more underneath work, it should be a lot easier because I haven't got the subframe in the way, and you know, the part of the gearbox. The underneath part is quite flat and easy to get to, so we've still got to pull the drive shaft out of the way, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be a little bit easier. So let's now get on with the cleaning process of cleaning it all up. Then I'll push in the new drive shaft and we'll continue doing this for the customer. Yeah, but it's a bit of a pain. I really could do with the height as well. Like, just, I haven't got the height because I can't go any further because he's got a roof rack on the top, so I would have gone up a little bit more, but it is what it is. You just have to deal with what you got to deal with, and then yeah, get through it. So yeah, let's just carry on, do the cleaning, and yeah, new drive shaft seal. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, after some flaff and messing around, you can see we've got the new seal in place. And I've just been spraying brake cleaner everywhere to get it cleaned up and looking better, which it is, so that's good. So this side's kind of done really. All I've got to do is put the drive shaft back in place, and then just put the suspension parts back in and up together. So I think we'll do that now, and then we'll move on to the other side. So yeah, it is a bit of a pain, these drive shaft seals, these gearbox oil seals, but you know, you just got to be really gentle with them. Let me show you what I used. I used this socket, which is quite a large socket, and you just put it on the actual seal and just tap it in slowly, just making sure that it goes in evenly. But yeah, it is a bit of a pain, but they will just tap in using no sort of no copper grease or no sort of rubber grease or any sort of grease, just straight in, just making sure it goes in straight and flat. So this one is getting there, but yeah, let's get set up, let's get this side all back together, and then we'll move over. So let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, let me show you what I've been up to. You've been watching me on time lapse, but let me just show you. Oh, let's get underneath here. So there we go. The new drive shaft oil seal gearbox, second one, is completed. Yeah, wasn't as bad as that side. Always, that side is always worse because you've got the subframe there. You haven't got the room. This one, just, even though, yeah, it still looks quite mangled and bashed around, it's really the only way to get these metal ones out because they're solid metal all the way around, and there's only a little bit of plastic on the inside. So they're very, very difficult to pop out. But yeah, just got to you know, bear with it and sort of keep just whacking it, and it just pops out in the end. I've put brake cleaner up this side of the engine and that sort of stuff, but I've got to do this side as well. Just clean up all this, just tidy it all up really, because it has just splattered everywhere underneath here, that gearbox oil. So yeah, I want to just tidy that up for him as well, just make it a little bit more, yeah, a bit better. So, but we're getting there slowly. I think what we're going to do now is just do the reverse, put the drive shaft back in place, put all these suspension bits and pieces that I've dropped out to move and stuff, do all the bolts up, and then yeah, fill up the gearbox oil using that little plug there on the front. So we'll do that as well, and then that should be us done. But yeah, that sounds a lot quicker than what it actually is. But let me oh god. But yeah, we're definitely getting close now. So let me set you back up. Let's crack on and getting this back together. Let's do this. Right, okay. So guys, I have come across a problem, and I cannot finish this off tonight. Basically, cannot finish it. And the reason why I can't finish it, and I'll show you the problem that we've got, is the nut on the end of the drive shaft on this side did not do up. And I ended up shredding it, and yeah, that's basically the end of this drive shaft, because I had to cut it off. But look how mangled it is in the end. These bolts are just absolutely shocking. They're so, like, I think they must be aluminium, or they're really sort of thin metal, and they're just rubbish. Really, they're one-time use only. But yeah, the gun just sort of really destroyed it. So I'm not going to mess around with this anymore. I've ordered another CV joint, the boot, this end, and it's on its way, 35 quid, and it's going to have a brand new end on it with a new nut, and it'll be done and sorted. So yeah, but unfortunately, I cannot finish it off. I'll probably put the gearbox oil in, get that done before I go tonight, and then when I come back in the morning, because they can't even, it's too late now, they can't get it out to me until tomorrow morning. So I spoke to the customer. I said, look, you have to leave it with me. I'm not gonna charge him for that. That's my sort of, you know, not mistake, because all I did was do up the bolt. They're just rubbish parts. So yeah, but it is my fault. Do you know what I mean? You've got to put your hands up and go, well, you know, technically I can't charge the customer for it because they didn't break it, or they didn't destroy the bolt. They didn't do anything damage to it. It's I did. And that's just part and parcel of doing this kind of work. If you know, you damage something, you break something or whatever, it is down to you who done it, basically. So yeah, I'm not saying that it is what it is. It's just got to be done. So I cannot give it back to him in the state that it is in, because I just can't get the bolt to do up and get a good thread on it. It just ain't happening. So yeah, I'm not going to spend any more time on it. That's it. I'm going to leave it there. That's going to be the end of today's video. It's just an oldish van, and it creates issues and problems with it, but at least it's got new drive shaft seals on the gearbox now. That's all done, and then once I've replaced that, he can take it away. So tomorrow's video, we're going to be finishing this off probably, and I'll let you know how it goes. But for now, that's it. That's the end of today's video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. See you soon.